Hello to all my guys, girls, gays, theys, and everybody in between. Welcome to the ShElite Showcase. I am your hostess with the mostest, the shaman of ShElite, the hardest working woman in podcasting, Miss Katie Kinsey, baby.
Baby.
Joining me, of course, my confetti egg over here. Watch the pre-shows. You'll understand.
Oh, one just fell onto my desk. It didn't crack, but it freaking fell. That would have been a mess. I would have been like, you know what? It's part of my laptop now.
I heard it crack, and I was like,
No, we're good. No cracks here. No cracks here.
No cracks in the confetti eggs. But over here, my lovely co-host, the Young Bucks Nation sensation, the fire-breathing, the Rhodes family eating, the spice of life, the sassiest senor that I know, the Hangman Adam Page to my little devil Adam Colt Bay, Miss Y2 Garcia Savannah. Hi, how are you?
Hi, Katie. I'm doing pretty good. Just I feel like I say this a lot, but today or this week has been a little bit of a busy one. I got a very important celebration on Saturday. Thank goodness Revolution is on Sunday because I would have missed. But now I'm not going to.
Now you don't have to. And people don't have to miss the live shows here on twitch.tv/ShElite Showcase. If you follow the channel, you get notified when we go live. If you want to feel a little generous and subscribe, you can. We'd appreciate it. You can use Amazon Prime. You have Prime Gaming. You're already paying for Amazon Prime. Why not use it? You know what I'm saying? Or if you want the free option, which we also don't mind, youtube.com/ShElite Showcase. Subscribe. We got to get those numbers back up, bro. Come on.
Pretty please. Yeah, come on.
A few clicks. You go here, you click subscribe. You can like the videos. You can comment on the videos. You can watch the VODs, figure out why I called her a confetti egg and why she has these confetti eggs. You can go watch a previous episode called What is a Confetti Egg if you are very confused. It's a whole thing.
I was gonna say, this is what happens when you don't show up early. You miss the lecture.
You miss the lore of ShElite.
The lore, like the confetti egg ShElite Showcase lore.
I want someone to make us like a wiki page of like the lore of ShElite Showcase.
Confetti eggs.
Like, different things that have happened.
Fake tits, Barbies, wrestlers as Barbies.
People were so happy I put fake tits in the title. People were
like, that's what I woke up to. I woke up and I went to YouTube. I was like, nice. And then I went back to sleep.
I had to. Allison is just now leaving the office. That is terrible. I am so sorry.
I don't envy you, but I'm also very apologetic.
At least you can like listen to us, cheer you up a little bit. Maybe we try. We do our best. And the other thing, patreon.com/ShElite Showcase. You want to spend some monies to get things.
Just 3 monies.
3 monies. That's all we ask. 3 monies a month. No harm, no foul. You know what I'm saying? It's not bad. I've been like low-key feeling like shit again. My wheeze came back and I might have to go to the doctor and figure out why. I'm not happy about it, to say the least.
I wouldn't be either. Yeah, I was gonna say, hopefully like it all settles down before you go to Mania.
Yeah, that's kind of why I'm hoping. I still have my inhaler, so I'm puff every once in a while.
Get some like hardcore steroids. Like
I fucking need
steroids.
I
don't know if there's narcotics. I don't know if there's such thing as a narcotic steroid. There probably is.
I don't know.
Is.
Jalen! Hola!
What's up?
The man behind ShElite? Yeah, ask her at the let me know.
Is there just randomly like random question? I know you're going into work in like an hour or two, but could you like tell me if there's a narcotic steroid?
Just curious. It does help. Well, I'm glad, Allison. We're glad. Hola, William, fancy son, if you will.
Instead of Squilliam, Willie.
Which, side note, I tweeted about this because I saw it. I guess one of the newest episodes of SpongeBob had the Necronomicon from the Evil Dead in it, and I have so many questions.
What?
I I don't know. SpongeBob I don't know. SpongeBob's walking into the Krusty Krab and he has an animated Necronomicon in his hand, and it's like the book. I don't know.
I'll have to check that out. I think I have Paramount, so I know SpongeBob's on Paramount Plus, but I don't know like all the episodes.
I was gonna say I tweeted, I quote tweeted a scene from it because I was just like, really? I don't understand, but I'm not mad.
Is it of like this of SpongeBob with?
Yeah, like SpongeBob has the book and he's it's like I remember who tweeted it, but I was just like, no fucking way, like why? Oh yeah, it's not that far down. It's only from 22 hours ago.
Let's see. Oh, there we go. Okay. The evil I just
have so many questions.
Yeah. While you keep going, I'm gonna look something up really quick.
Savannah's gonna look some stuff up. We're gonna get rolling here. I wasn't planning on doing news and rumors, but we had two people, wrestling legends, if you will, pass this week. Ole Anderson, one of the founders, I guess, of the Four Horsemen, who, I'm gonna be honest, completely forgot about. I remember Arn, not Ole, but I'm young, I'm a child. So obviously, thoughts to the Anderson family, and then Pittsburgh native Virgil sadly passed away.
I saw that.
61. That man, bless his soul. He really just he was always just trying to live his life. It sucks. He seemed like such a nice guy. So my mom and her husband every once in a while would go sell in Ohio at one of the big farmers markets, and he would be there all the time.
Really? Oh.
Yeah. I'm I never went up with them, and I wanted to go one of the times. I just didn't get the chance to. Wait, they're not related?
Dang.
Wait. So Arn came in later and joined when Ole's but I love learning lore. Guys, if you're listening for the wiki, add this to the lore.
Right.
Any lore we get is lore. Yeah, Virgil was very young. He was struggling the last
61's, yeah. 61 is not that old. Mm-mm. Which I could have sworn that 61 was kind of an unlucky age for some of the wrestlers. I could have sworn, and maybe I'm wrong, you'll have to fact check me, but I thought there was a time where wrestlers would unfortunately pass at 61. I know Roddy Piper did. And I think there were a couple others, and I was like, dang, this age is cursed in wrestling.
I would have to look into it and see who. But it's kind of like the same thing with the 27 Club and the Hollywood industry. A lot of celebrities died when they were 27.
That's insane.
It's scary.
It is scary. I wonder if celebrities worry about that full year. They're just extra careful with themselves.
I turned 27 this year, and I was just like, damn, I'm 27 now. I gotta make it to 28 fast.
Well, I mean, I'm sure you will. I don't think. I like to be hopeful.
March, April, May.
Actually,
5 months.
I'm 22. I'm 22. I'm gonna be 23 next month, or when this goes up on YouTube next month in April. But 22 is actually in my side of the family, on my mom's side, who I take a lot after.
We did talk about this. I remember.
22 is the unlucky number. Both my mom and my Thea, or my aunt, who I take a lot of, I look a lot alike to, so clearly I take after their genetics a lot. We're both diagnosed with their own very serious, I'm pretty sure it went into specifics, but I won't this time. But they've gotten both diagnosed with the very serious illnesses at 22. And so I've just kind of been kind of just, it's like, my mom's
Yep.
like, I want you to get like a checkup, which I mean, I know I should anyway because I'm an adult, and it's good to just check to see if everything's good. But also, there's that worry that like, oh, ignorance is bliss. If I don't know there's something going on, then maybe there isn't. I would hate to end 22 the same I ended freaking 2020 by getting diagnosed with something that I don't want to get diagnosed with. 2020, it was COVID. December 31st, tested positive. So I don't want it to be April 16th next month, and I'm here like, oh, this is what's going on, and I'm like,
well, yes, Will, that
I know it isn't bliss, but it's also like I just need to find the time to do it. But yeah,
I get that. Yeah, I understand that. But let's get into this. We're going back to our roots. We're doing this every once in a while. We're going back. This is Revolution, AEW Revolution, this Sunday, March 3rd. I have a rundown of all of the matches. We will discuss them. And then I have a little, like, if we think any surprises are going to happen, that'll be the end after we do all of these. So we're going to do predictions episode, just like we did Royal Rumble. Oh my god, yeah, technically last month, because this is still February as we record this.
That's insane.
Time isn't real.
No, it ain't.
Exactly. So I just went off of the matches that were on AEW's website and kind of went in order of like matches that don't have titles versus all the matches that have titles.
Okay.
So originally what was going to be, quote, the Meat Madness match, which I'm very sad it's not called that anymore. We have the All-Star Scramble, which basically said that the winner of this match will receive a future AEW, I think they said world title shot, which a lot of these people... Okay. There's one person who should, but we'll talk about it. The competitors announced, because Wikipedia spoiled it for me, so I know who have the other two spots.
What? I didn't. Wow. Wikipedia, whoever updated that Wikipedia page, y'all suck for that.
Well, again, we don't know how true it is because one match happens on Rampage and one match happens on Collision. So I don't necessarily know how true they are. I'm not going to put them... I didn't put them down when I wrote it, just in case. But the name's confirmed via Dynamite last night. Chris Jericho, War Daddy himself, Wardlow, Powerhouse Hobbs. Oh my god, wait, who is this? Oh, Lance Archer. I couldn't read it underneath. Hook, and Brian Cage. Now, out of those names, who do you think should win versus who do you think will win?
This is hard because, like, I feel like some of them, like, yeah, they should be world champion or they should challenge, but then also, you know what? I think I'm going to say think and should. War Daddy. We kind of talked about it. Like even if he doesn't beat whoever ends up the champion at the end of the day, it would still be a hell of a match with whoever it is. Whoever it is that he goes up against. I mean, first of all, him versus Joe, that's a chef's kiss in itself. That's some meat on meat, That's I would say.
It's a meaty match.
Dude, Swerve is such on a roll, so I think whoever Swerve works with will put on a banger. So with him and Wardlow, I think so. And then Wardlow and Hangman actually have history. I forgot what he freaking called his freaking man boobs or whatever. Like, what did he call him? He was like his angry tits or something like that. He referred to. I wonder. I have a screenshot somewhere.
I remember what you're talking about too.
It was in 2021 before the tournament, so I'm gonna try and look.
Which seems like so long ago.
No, it wasn't 2021. That's when he freaking had the title. So it has to be. Well, it was 2021, but it was 2020 or 2021, and I want to say it was 2021, but I could be wrong.
We have been wrong before, and that's okay. And that is okay.
In the meantime, Kate, you could just talk up War Daddy.
Oh, gladly. Okay, so like Wardlow should 100% win this match. He would have won this match if it was called the Meat Madness match, which I guess Tony Khan tweeted due to a lot of people being injured and not being medically cleared. That's why they can't do the Meat Madness match, so it's put on ice. But like you still have Wardlow, Hobbs, and Archer who were in that match, plus Brian Cage, who's a beefy dude. Hook is lean meat, as we discussed earlier. But War Daddy has been on a path to the world title, has staked a claim to not acclaimed, a claim to the world title. And I think, personally, me, would love to see War Daddy as champion.
Okay. I found it.
You found it.
Yes. I found this under Hangman's entry, his release form when he entered that tournament. It was in 2020. That's when Kenny Omega actually won, and he went on to win the AEW championship. But when Hangman entered, he entered via a series of drunk voicemails, and this is like the official release form of that. And so he says, Hangman Adam Page will make an even further attempt to strengthen his religion so he can pray to God that he doesn't have to face Wardlow and his big muscle tits. I mean, fair enough, Hangman. Maybe I think any sane person wouldn't want to face War Daddy. You know, we've seen what he does to the locals that are booked to get squashed by him.
Man, that man's can wear a snapback. Oof. Child, listen, I love him so much. So we're in agreement. War Daddy. Yeah. I like it. Moving on. Next up, we have Fear the Revolver, Cash and Dax taking on the BBC, Claudio Castagnoli and Jack.
Dang, what a match. FTR Gunn and the BBC.
I tapped War Daddy out. I'd. Oh, Matt's trying to take out War Daddy. That's crazy.
Dang.
So who do I think? This is the second one-on traditional tag team that they're having, right?
Yes. I don't know who I think should win. I don't think it really matters. I just feel like it's going to be a good bout regardless. Who I think will win, probably because it is a pay-per-view and they like to. I think FTR will win. I would personally want the BBC to win, but I think FTR would win. You know, the Blackpool Combat Club did win yesterday's match, so I feel like that since that was the go-home show, FTR is probably going to take it.
Yeah, probably more than likely. I'm with you though. I don't necessarily care who wins. We're getting a tag team match. Woohoo! And it's a pay-per-view. Jon Moxley has to be on the card in some way, shape, or form. That's it's probably in his contract. He needs a pay-per-view match every pay-per-view. Which, honestly, rightfully so. He was one of the people that held the company on his back during the pandemic. So, I get it.
Bro, not even just the pandemic. When freaking no one else could be the world champion, everyone's like, Mox,
when Phil went down, yeah.
When Phil went down many times, more than once, they're like, John, you want that vacation? That's too damn bad. Here, a world title again. Go carry the company. And he did it. Without complaining, without saying, I just wish I could go relax. No, he did it. He stepped up as the locker room leader that I think he truly is. And so.
It's in his contract. He has to bleed on every pay-per-view show.
Yeah.
True.
Dynamite, it's got to be just a little bit, just a little bit just to show, oh, shoot, something happened. But pay-per-views, he's got to be drenched, bro. You better look like you popped a vein or something and it's going everywhere. And
if he doesn't bleed on Sunday, I'm going to be disappointed. That's all I'm going to say.
Hell would freeze over once again. If Moxley does not
over a lot. I don't know if I can handle it anymore.
To say hell is freezing over so much it's about to we're getting a massive cold front in hell. Okay,
it's literally 36 degrees right now. Yeah, I'm sick of this.
It's not for me. It's like
okay.
It's 61 where I am.
So he has to bleed once a month. Period? Yes.
Yes.
Jon Moxley gets his period every month.
Hangman did make a tweet about that when he was when he like at the beginning of his world title and he's like, I'm tired of bleeding every month, and everyone's like, welcome to womanhood, bro.
Honestly, welcome to the club, bitch.
I know, right? I'm like,
welcome. Shit sucks.
Yeah, I'm like, welcome to the club, girlfriend.
Sup, girlfriend? Good evening.
Good evening. That's very formal. That's a little too formal for us.
I mean, but that's okay. I'll take it. I like it.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
you're welcome. I did put in the tweet, I was like, we're talking AEW Dynamite. If people don't like it, if you want to pop in and say hello and enjoy your evening, that's fine. So maybe this is them doing it. Well, thank you if you are. If not, enjoy the show. So we're in agreement. We don't really care, but FTR is probably going to win.
Yes, exactly.
Okay, so write that down. Wherever it FTR. Yeah, exactly. It's on brand for them. Oh, just found y'all in the talk show and podcast category. Wow, well, thank you.
Okay.
That's us.
Dang, that's insane. But what's up?
That is so good to find it.
That is
so
very
cool.
Interesting. It is cool though. Well, we love fresh eyes who don't know us yet and who won't run away right away.
He leaves immediately.
I know, he's like, yeah, that's it.
He's like, well, shit.
I'm out. Oh, I said the S word. Dang it. All right.
Oh, Savannah. Oh, come on.
I was trying to quote Vine. Can you blame me?
Listen, Vine is a great place. I understand.
Yes, it is. I miss it.
Me too. Next up. Oh, she has a whole thing. She's trying not to swear for Lent, and she's failing miserably. Not miserably. She's failing at least once a show.
I've gotten a lot better of not cursing outside of the show. So I think it's your guys' fault. No, I'm just kidding.
Not me.
I will say, though, the worst is when I'm at the freaking PWL, like with the guys and stuff. Like, that is when I'm at my worst. I'm like, yeah, that's when I'm at my worst. They're bad influences. Not really. I'm just, I don't know. I swear.
That's all right. I swear all the time. That's just how I am, though. I'm just looking around to see how others do their shows.
Okay. Yeah. Interesting.
It's like Hoda and Jenna with grabs. Yeah. I always want to say grapes for some reason every time I see that word.
Grapes. Hey, bum. Got any grapes?
Gonna be stuck on
Man, you just sell lemonade. But it's
that whole video pisses me off.
And it's all homemade. Can I get your glass? And the duck said, I'll pass. And then he went away.
Why are you quoting the whole thing right now?
Because I do know the whole thing. That was one of my favorite videos.
That we quote that every time we go on vacation. We're all just like, any grapes? The whole time.
Okay, let's continue before I keep singing it.
Let's move on to the Don Callis family feud, as I'm deeming it now. Konosuke Takeshita, hang on, elevated William Ospreay. Listen, I heard elevated. I was headbanging in my seat yesterday. I love that song.
I need to see Will Ospreay live. I know for you it's more for his entrance, but I need to see that dude wrestle live. Which now that he's officially all elite, please, Tony, God, come back to El Paso and book Will Ospreay. I really need him, bro. I need to see him live.
William Ocean Spray, man.
I need to see this bro live. All right, my man's Ospreay. Bruv, yeah.
Is bruv not?
I will say though, it is kind of weird. Like, I'm not used to seeing him as a face, you know. But I'm not against it in any way. All right, I'm in for.
Is a walking meme. This man came out. I've seen so many people memeing his little walk he was doing and his entrance and his tracksuit.
Or people freaking put Kermit over his head because I look like Kermit the Frog.
He did look like Kermit. This is true.
I think Kermit got a tan.
Kermit got a tan and was buff. Yeah.
Yeah. If Kermit got gains, yeah.
Kermit got gains. If I didn't already make this a predictions episode, that would be the title. It might be like a subtitle. I'll hold on. I'll write that down here. So I'll put it in like
Kermit
the tweet.
got gains.
Kermit got gains. There we go. Who do we think's winning? Who should win?
Both Ospreay. I'm
True.
sorry, I'm just way too biased. Like, I love Takesha. This dude's incredible. And honestly, him turning heel is probably the best thing Takesha could have done. Because I feel like, because after turning heel, he's gone on to beat Kenny Omega. He's like been almost undefeated since he turned heel. So, you know what? Massive props. I think they need to give him a title at some point, but in this case with Ospreay, I think Ospreay should win. It's his official, like, it's not his debut match, but it's his debut match as a signed member of the roster. So sort of debut match for AEW. And I also just, again, I'm so biased. I freaking love Will Ospreay. So I want him to win. I think he should win. And I think he's going to win.
Do you think, I mean, I agree 100%. Ocean Spray should 100% win. Do you think Cal's family finally turns on Ospreay?
Yes, but probably after the match. Either that or they're going to make some sort of upset and have Ospreay lose, but not cleanly, so they can kind of protect him, even though it's like, you know, since Ospreay technically did have his debut match already in AEW, you know, maybe that they'll feel a little more comfortable making him lose, but I think Ospreay should win. Tony Khan.
100%. Ocean Spray. That's Kermit.
I might wear my freaking Ospreay shirt on Revolution Day. I mean, it's March. It's green. So.
Next up, we have the TNT Championship match. We have not the stepfather, the father who stepped up, Christian Cage, our TNT champion, taking on the dancing phenomena, Daniel Garcia. Who do you think's gonna win? Who should win?
I think who should win, basically, mostly because I think he needs. It sounds so mean. I think it's like Daniel Garcia's worked really hard to kind of build himself up, and the fact that he's, you know, I think he has been in the title picture a couple times, but like, I really think they should, you know, especially it'd be a good starting title for him. I think he should win, but who I think is going to win, I think everyone's favorite dad is going to win, Christian Cage. You know, I mean, he has a shirt now. It says Christian Cage is my father, and Nick Wayne freaking wore it last night during his match. And I'm honestly,
he wore it last week too.
Yeah. Oh, you're right. He did. Oh my God. It's because I forget how recent the shirt is. But I will say, I think it'd be so funny if I get the shirt and I wear it on Father's Day. I'm sorry, Dad, but I think that'd be so funny.
Wow. Papa Garcia's like, what the fuck, Savannah?
You know what? Dude called me just to play CM Punk's music after Hangman lost the title, and it was still fresh, bro. Like, it was like the day after. So you know what? He's just as mean. Christian Cage is my father. Yeah.
Listen,
I say Christian Cage is my father, but I'm a Garcia, and Daniel Garcia is the one who's. It's all confusing.
It's time over there. She's having, folks. Yeah. She's having a time. So I feel like, I think we're in the same boat. Like, I feel like Christian's still gonna walk away with it because he's gonna hold this title basically forever. It seems like, but it would be really fucking cool to see Danny with the title.
Yes, it would. I feel like it's long overdue that Daniel Garcia gets the title.
I agree. Moving on to someone who rightfully deserved the titles that he won for the Continental Crown Championships, I guess. Maybe, I don't even know. I don't even know if it's for all three. I don't know if it's just for the one he won here. I don't know. Eddie Kingston is the champion, taking on the All-American Nightmare Dragon, Jake Long, Bryan Danielson. Again, who do you think's gonna win? Who should win?
Okay, I don't know if this will fall under who I think is gonna win or who I think should win, but all I'm gonna say is that if it's for all the titles, I would love for Danielson to win, only because would this mean we get to see him in New Japan?
Fair. Okay. I see the movement. Okay.
So, you know what? I think because of that, selfishly, I think Danielson should win, but I think Eddie Kingston will retain.
Yeah, I just don't know if it's for that third one that he won.
Or if it's for all of them.
Yeah. So I'm assuming since it just said Continental Crown, I'm assuming it's just that last one that he won.
Maybe? Question mark, question mark, question mark.
I don't know. Tony Khan, figure it out.
He hasn't figured out. We're just don't know.
He doesn't even know what's going on in his company. He doesn't know. No, Kingston is a champion. He's a champion of the people. Not the people's champion. He's a champion of the people. And
not the people. Yeah, true.
Not the people's champion. Champion of the people. You know, us normal folk. He's one of us.
Big difference. Yeah.
Huge difference. So yeah, I think Kingston will walk away with it. And again, that plays into the whole FTR BCC for those who are confused. Match that just happened on Dynamite because FTR and Kingston were on the losing side.
Yeah.
So that kind of plays into your Austin theory there. I'm killing it today. I'm just saying. I'm pretty proud of myself. Matt said, New Japan is where you go to win titles when you think Coke is not a big deal. I guess AEW could be that too. Oh, yeah. So, did you hear about the Riddle stuff?
I know that he won the title from Tanahashi, but I haven't heard much else.
Which, that was bullshit alone.
I agree, bro, because that is the president of New Japan. Disrespectful.
Yeah. So he sidebar people, sorry. Riddle was talking to Ariel, his last name I always don't know how to pronounce, on his podcast, and basically admitted that he failed his drug test in WWE multiple times because he was at the strip club doing cocaine.
Are you serious?
I'm dead.
And they let it slide that he failed the test all these times?
So it was after he failed back to back. So I guess they randomly would randomly drug test him. So he got drug tested at the end of 1 month and then the beginning of another month. So in the same week, I guess. He failed back to back. And then had to he said, oh, I'll be 10 weeks sober or whatever. And then he was like, I'm in the clear, da-da-da-da-da. Went to go do cocaine again, got randomly drug tested at his house, failed for the third time, and then they sent him to rehab.
That's insane that he got so many chances to, and during that time he didn't get fired. He failed the first time.
It wasn't until after rehab he got fired.
That's insane. Could you think of anyone else who could get away with that?
No. That's insane. No one could.
I'm surprised considering rules are a lot stricter in countries like Japan. I hope this dude never goes to Mexico. Because that dude will not... I don't think dude will cross the border. And if he's flying, dude is not going to get past TSA. There's no way.
No, he sucks. I hate him. He'll be burning in hell.
And when he went... And, he just openly admitted to failing these drug tests?
Mm-hmm.
No one's he's proud of it?
He didn't seem unproud of himself.
That's insane. Okay. What the flip? All right.
Good save. Proud of you. What the flip?
That's insanity. I'm just trying to are you, what?
Matt says, so the first time they tested him back to back at the end and beginning of the month, so I guess they assumed it was the same incident.
That's still insanity. I mean, the fact that he failed once and they gave him another chance.
Especially because, like, it wasn't for weed, and, like, they've been okay with weed for a year or two, like, give or take, maybe a little more.
No, and that's what gets me upset more, is that, like, there's been wrestlers who've been suspended indefinitely for prescribed painkillers.
Mandy Rose was fired for an OnlyFans.
Exactly. Wow.
Then
I don't want to pull like that's sexist card, but, like, come on now. Like, these drugs are super illegal in some of the states. I think cocaine, is federal, like, nationally illegal. I could be wrong. I don't know the freaking rules on cocaine because I don't
know
do
a
it.
single place in the United States that has cocaine legal. If they do, we gotta talk.
I know, right? So the fact is that, like, the dude basically is openly admitting to failing drug tests for drugs that are, like, legal nationwide, doesn't get fired, gets 2 more chances to redeem himself, fails, gets sent to get help, and then that's when he gets fired. But Mandy Rose does something that is legal and literally almost a lot, like, not almost all, but a lot of women do in different professions, and she gets, like, the minute they find out, she gets, shafted. That's messed up.
Yeah, and, like, she didn't want to get rid of it because she was making good money off of it, and they were just like, yeah, you gotta go.
Wasn't she making more money on her OnlyFans or her whatever it is, like her exclusive content, more than she was getting made in wrestling? That's insane. Mm-hmm. I would keep doing it too. Girl, you make your bread.
I'm pretty sure she just went on either her own podcast or someone else's podcast and said that someone, like one individual, dropped $55,000 on her OnlyFans. I agree with Mandy make that money, but she broke her contract. And Riddle doing cocaine didn't break his contract.
I know. I was like, okay.
That's the thing that pisses me off the most about it, is like he literally
he broke his contract and broke the freaking law.
Anyways, we're not here to talk about the demon, not Finn Balor, like an actual piece of shit Riddle.
I was like, don't insult my demon Balor like that. Come on now.
Listen, they really fucked up the demon on the main roster, and I'm still not happy with it. I'm still mad at them for that. Moving on to the International Championship, we have freshly squeezed Orange Cassidy, our champion, taking on shitty little boots himself, Roderick Strong. Who do you think's winning? Who do you think should win?
I would say Orange Cassidy for both. I don't think they would give Roderick Strong the international titles. Like, I don't know. I just feel like I just don't think they would. I feel like, no offense to Roddy, but I don't think he would be the one to break what Orange Cassidy has going.
You don't think shitty little boots can do it?
No.
I love the fact.
Also, obviously it's hard to like get what you want in this case because of Adam Cole's injury, but I would love Adam Cole to get gold before Roderick Strong. But of course, he's injured.
Very fair. Well, I mean, I don't know, it's Ring of Honor gold, but I was like, Adam Cole.
No, but like AEW gold.
I know. Trust me, I am 100% the same way. Yeah, I see this is tough. I don't know, because this could, like, they might finally, like, take the title off of Orange, since he has held it for so long and has defended it so many times. Kind of give him a break, but I don't know.
We can't read Tony Khan. This dude is like a book that's constantly changing. This dude is like a book that's written in invisible ink, like the one that it starts off as ink and then it disappears. So you don't know what the heck's going on.
True. He also, him and Riddle would be best friends. That's crazy.
He's gonna hire him soon. He's gonna show up at Forbidden Door. As much as I don't want that.
That's what Matt said too. He's mad. Like, Matt doesn't even watch Forbidden Door, but he's mad too.
I was gonna say the Forbidden Stripe,
if you will. Next up, our Women's World Championship. Timeless Toni Storm, our champion, taking on the Virtuosa, Deonna Purrazzo, or as Tony has said, Deonna Pilato. Many
I
a
love
time.
it.
Me too, I love it.
So here's the thing.
Here's the thing.
I don't know who is I don't have a prediction on, oh yeah, I think this lady's gonna win, but who I think should win, I'm so sorry, Deonna, but I think Tony should retain, and here's why. Deonna, I love you to pieces, and F anyone who has anything rude to say about you and your beautiful body, but I think she just showed up. There's other women out there who I think, could possibly win the championship, win it off Tony. Whether it's Chris Statlander, I know she's not the TBS champion, but she's been around since like basically day one. Trying to think of the ladies on the roster. I would love, this is just a personal bias, I would love to see Thunder Rosa win back the title, especially because she never lost it, and she was supposed to face Toni Storm at All Out that I was at. It's not fair. So I would love for them to see that match actually happen, and then have Thunder Rosa take the title off Timeless Toni Storm, and then have Thunder Rosa have her championship run. Have it not be, cut short because of an injury. And then
shout out close to the mic, scared me.
sometime down the line, hopefully it doesn't take this long for the return, but we have Dr. Britt Baker, DMD, come back. We run it back with Britt and Thunder Rosa, and this time Britt wins the title off Thunder Rosa, whereas last time Thunder Rosa won the title off Britt.
I see your Dr. Britt Baker DMD, and I raise you, Jamie Hayter.
Even better. Make it a triple threat even. Like, heck, I wouldn't mind.
Fuck around. Let's go.
Yeah. I miss Jamie, bro.
Jamie, me too. I hope she's cleared soon.
I hope she's cleared soon, too. Like, I know we're barely getting started in March, but time goes by so fast because time isn't real. So we're going to blink a couple times, maybe like 4 times, and All In's going to be back. And Jamie Hayter needs to go to All In London, all right?
I know we're like not talking WWE, but like Mania is literally less than 40 days away.
That's insane. Like when you go to WrestleMania, like something I will say is that it really starts to hit when they show like that little, like not a countdown, but it's like, oh, WrestleMania 30 days away, and you're like, what? Or you're watching like the SmackDown or the Raw before Mania, like the go home shows, and it's like 2 days away or 6 days away, and you're like, what? So it really starts to hit when they give you those little reminders, like it's this many days away. Because when you first find out you're going, it's like the year prior, if anything. And so you're like, oh, like 200 days away, and then you blink, and then next thing you know, 6 days away, and you're like, when did this happen?
I know. It's crazy. Like, I'm literally leaving April 1st to drive over to Philly.
April Fools. No, you're not. No, I'm just kidding.
Well, I'm going to stay with a friend who I haven't seen in, like, 8 years.
Oh, dang!
Yeah. She's the one that pops up every once in a while in the chat. I'm going to stay with her for 2 days, and then I'm going to make my way over closer to Philly. And then...
yeah.
Fuck around a little. I am still trying to go to SmackDown and the Hall of Fame because it's the same show. Friday.
Would you dress up for the Hall of Fame or no?
I would do like I don't know. I still am like trying to plan outfits and stuff. If I end up going.
Still got a little bit of time.
I got a little bit of time, and I'm at the point where I don't think I'm getting media, so I'm just gonna dress however the fuck I want.
BS. It's such BS.
Yeah, I know. Trust me. So Timeless Toni Storm. We agree. Like, this gimmick is too fucking good to pass up.
Yeah, and again, nothing against Deonna, but like I don't know how long her contract's for, but she's just got here. She's got plenty of time to, just get used to the roster, adapt, grow into like, with this division, and then she's eventually going to be the champion. But yeah.
Eventually.
If anything, I could see her beating Julia Hart for the TBS title.
Hey, now.
Whoa. I know, I'm sorry, but...
Whoa. Wait.
I'm sorry, but I'm not that
Why is Julia Hart catching strays? What'd she do? Don't bring
She
her
didn't
into
do
this.
She didn't do anything, but everyone got to lose at some point unless you die or retire.
Whoa.
Am I wrong?
Wow. No, you're not wrong.
Yeah.
You're
Or
not
you get
wrong.
injured and you get interim championships, which is still so dumb.
Yeah, the dumbest thing ever.
It's not okay. It wasn't as dumb when it was the first time, but then it kept happening. I was like, dude. Actually, the first time in AEW was dumb because Cody Rhodes had COVID or something, and he could have just moved the match.
Exactly. Yeah.
Because he was back the week after. I was like, there was no reason to do interim stuff.
He was literally gone a week.
Yes.
Hey, so you
it's like the freaking tape, the tape meme with the water. Interim. I just slapped my mic.
Where was that energy when Kenny was champ, Savannah?
It was there. Trust me. Ask Katie.
Was there.
It may not have been on here fully, but ask Katie. It was there.
She was hyped all of the time.
You have not in our group chat on Instagram?
Katie does. They were all popping off. It was wild. I just sat back and watched everything happen.
Yeah, that's what you normally do, which is fine.
As I do in that chat. All right, we have 2 matches left, and then we'll talk about some surprises that may or may not happen.
Okay. For
the World Championship, it's a triple threat match.
Officially.
Our champion, a Samoan named Joe.
Joe. Yeah.
Versus Swerve when he drives. Swerve Strickland.
Whose house?
Swerve's house. Versus evil mustached Hangman Adam Page.
Ooh, would you call that an official heel turn, or it's because for me it's a little hard because again, even the week prior they were trying to Swerve is teaming with the bad guys and Hangman's teaming with the good guys. So are they just trying to say? I mean, with the everyone loses their title eventually energy. Well, who did Kenny lose the world title to? I'm
points at bandana.
Points at the Hangman bandana. But
yeah,
where was I before Matt interrupted?
Hangman teaming with the good guys.
Yeah, so I don't know if they're trying to play it off as he's just being the good guy standing up to the bad guy because Swerve brought up breaking into his house and stuff. So I'm honestly not that sure if it's the legit or full on heel turn, but oh boy, that whole segment was good. Hangman had us there in the first half, not gonna lie.
I knew when his bitch ass came out on a crutch, he was fine. Hey.
But dude,
that's my
I even screenshotted it, the freaking look. I don't know if it was also just the camera angle. So props to that camera guy. When Hangman was just glaring at Swerve, I was like,
the lower third being not looking good.
Yeah, I was like,
me,
dude,
always.
I love Hangman, man, bro. But yeah, evil mustache Hangman. Oh, I need to eat and meat. Eat and meat. Evil mustache Hangman. Because oh my god, guys.
Eat the mustache. Oh my god,
dude, that mustache is glorious. But actually, speaking of, I know we didn't do that many news and rumors, but apparently he's cleared. So I'm like,
well, yeah, he did say in his interview with Chris.
He likes his back.
I was like, Bobby, no.
Okay. Host WrestleMania, bro. You and Biggie just host WrestleMania, so we can get your music at
Biggie,
WrestleMania.
Phil's probably gonna be there too. All 3 of you can host. Whatever.
Just so
we have a whole panel.
Just so we could hear his literally glorious music.
Hear it once. That's all I need.
Please.
One time.
And at WrestleMania, bro.
I would lose. I would cry.
I would cry too, and I'm not even gonna be there. But anyways, sorry. Got on
It's okay.
It's because I said the glorious mustache, and I was like, Robert Reed. But yes, Hangman. Oh man, I don't know honestly what's gonna happen. I really don't. I'm like, dang, this is honestly some good booking because I'm completely stumped on who's gonna win, which I like.
Mm-hmm.
I've kind of talked about scenarios As far as if Hangman wins, whether Swerve wins, I think if Hangman or Swerve win, sorry, Joe, I'm so sorry, Joe, but if Hangman or Swerve win, then I think sometime down the line, whoever didn't win will win it off the person who did win. So I don't know which order they'll do it, but I think at some point, whoever wins will lose to the other. But I do not know who should win. Oh, who should win? That's even harder, man. Who should win? Because I don't know
honestly,
how far
any of them.
Well, yeah, but here's the thing. I'm thinking storyline-wise. If Adam Cole is close to being cleared, like I would say the match, which I don't know how far along he is. I don't know how long he's supposed to be out for. But if it's like the next couple months, maybe I'll give it 3 months tops. If he's cleared by then, I think Joe should win it. And then Adam Cole comes back, wins the title like I'm pretty sure he was supposed to. And then that's when MJF comes back and we finally get ex-brochachos going at it.
Well, when War Daddy, not if, I have hair in my mouth. When War Daddy, I didn't get it out. Ugh. They really just a hair in your mouth and it won't go away.
Yep, all the time.
Anyways, ADHD is really kicking in today, folks. When War Daddy wins his All-Star Scramble, and if potentially a Samoan named Joe retains said title, War Daddy can use his title opportunity thing, however that will end up working, closer to when Adam Cole is cleared. War Daddy wins the title off of Joe. Adam Cole and War Daddy pull the Batista Triple H Evolution thing, where Adam Cole's like, gimme, and Wardlow's like, fuck you. That's what I think's gonna happen. That's my dream.
I would not want that to happen because, like, the fact that because I feel Wardlow's kind of been put in that position already, and if he's not gonna get a title anyway, just let him have a banger of a match with a Samoan named Joe, and let meat slap meat. All right, like, give us a meat fest if anything, a good ass meat fest. So
I'm gonna make that also one of the
also
things
I said the A word, dang it,
tweet.
but still.
Sorry, you were describing something. Good
but
ass.
Still,
this tweet's gonna be so fun.
Yes, so it excited. Is. So yeah, if Joe wins again, I think it should happen based on how close Adam Cole is to returning,
being cleared. Yeah.
If he's still got until like after All In or something, he's like not even close. I think this is hard, but my love, I'm sorry, but I think Swerve should win because he hasn't had the world title yet. And I think what could happen is, Hangman could really let this eat up inside him. He finally, officially, if it wasn't this past Wednesday, dude officially turns heel and goes on this evil mustache cowboy tirade for the next few months until we come around to either All Out or Full Gear, which I would, even though it's further away, I would probably prefer Full Gear because that would give Swerve more time with the title. And at the same time, that was when Hangman won the title the first time as the top baby face, And with if as long as Tony Khan does this right, and Hangman's like a top heel that everyone freaking hates and like, but also loves because of how bad he is, how much of a bad guy he is. I think it would be probably just as impactful if he wins the title as a top heel at Full Gear.
Okay.
But I still don't know who should win.
Yeah, we have no fucking idea.
We're just gonna put that. We don't know, bro. I don't know.
I want the sign that hope everyone has a good time. Yeah,
that is basically honestly my mentality going into that title match. Like, whoever wins, I will not be upset. I will not be, dang it, or it should have been this person. No, I will honestly be like, whoever wins, good for them. Here's your flowers. Congratulations.
I will say I did call this being a triple threat like 3 months ago.
I think we all knew. Well, maybe not we all knew, but like it kind of seemed that it was going to happen that way because they were really intersecting Hangman versus Swerve while they were both trying to get into the title picture and all that. So,
oh yeah.
But yeah, I'm not mad at it. I freaking love this, And Hangman going crazy, bro. Ooh. Crazy Cowboy Hangman. Bring back the rope, Hangman. It's a triple threat. There's no rules. There's no disqualifications.
Yeah, literally, I was gonna say, there's no rules. All hell about the fucking break loose in that match.
Yes, and I'm
Tables,
here for it.
blood, rope.
Prince Nana's gonna go through a table. That poor guy, but dude, you got to take one for the team. Someone got to go through the table.
Someone's go through this table, bitch. It's you. Go ahead.
But that's okay.
That's okay. Now, what's more than likely going to be the main event of this card? So you want him to go back to why they call him Hangman? I like it. And hello. Hi, Jaxpo.
Hello, and dude, I love me some Ring of Honor New Japan Hangman with the rope, you know?
She does.
That was like, you know, if I know he's a lot more aggressive now, but Hangman was very like deranged back then. You know, he had his crazy side, which he's definitely unleashing now, which I love. Mm-hmm. And how are you to top that off with the evil mustache? You get a rope. And I would love, and I've mentioned this before, with all his Texas death matches, all his no disqualification matches, any type of match that involves some sort of weapons that Hangman's in, I've always said, dude needs to come out with some sharp spurs on his boots, all right? Like, and he needs to use them. Kind of like the way like Nick Gage uses the pizza cutter. Hangman's got spurs. And he should freaking do that. I don't know why it hadn't happened. Maybe because he was babyface. But dude, he's evil mustache Hangman now. Bring back the rope and get some spurs. I will personally get them for you if I have to, Hangman. Please get spurs.
Hear that, Heyman Adam Page? She will buy you spurs for your boots. Your wrestling boots. Your cowboy boots.
Literal boots, yeah.
Literal boots. And obviously Jackson said Ring of Honor Hangman was the best side, just said.
I mean, I'm not even going to disagree because, again, he had that, like, deranged, crazy, you know, he was the Hangman, like, literally.
Yeah. He's the most hung Hangman in the business. Probably.
Well, apparently, according to the Elite, apparently that was a lie. They're like, we can't base our tag team name off a lie.
Listen, y'all don't gotta lie. Y'all know it's the truth. Don't shit. Come on now.
They're just being modest.
Yeehaw, milady.
Yeah, I'm like,
there I saw like a fuzz. Wow, I need to focus. Main event, more than likely the main event. I gotta figure out the phrasing of what I want to put first. For the tag team championships. In a tornado tag team match, which again, no fucking rules, basically. In Sting's final match. That's probably why it's the main event for those wondering. We have the tag team champions currently, Stinger and Emo Ken himself, Darby Allin, taking on the EVPs, Math and Nickelback Jackson. Gee, I wonder who Savannah wants to win. That's crazy.
I wonder.
Just so curious. It's almost like you're the Young Bucks Nation Sensation or some shit. That's crazy. She's so cute over there. Look at her. So realistically, what the fuck do you think is gonna happen in this match?
Honestly, I've seen it like rumors happening, like or speculation happening both ways, but this is kind of hard. I'm not gonna lie, because again, I've seen the speculation from
Sting's last match, final match ever.
But is it really? I'm just kidding.
For him, I think so.
I would hope so. This dude, like, he can still go, but like, I'm worried. Like, dude, like,
I get it, Stinger, but maybe let's calm down.
I think, look, the Bucks are really buying into their new heel work. They are trying to be so hated, and it's working. I've seen the hate they get, and it's so funny now because they talk about I can't say the word, but they complain and moan and whine. Freaking Bucks haters. Yes, thank you. And moaning and whining. But now, because that's how they think they are in real life when they're not.
Mm-hmm.
So they're literally being worked. So to anyone who wants to give them crap. That being said, I think what better way to cement yourself as the most hated dudes in the company than to screw Sting out of winning his last match. And of course, they're going to say they booked themselves to win. It's for the championships. They're going to, of course, say that. Guess what? You're falling into their little trap, and there doesn't even got to be cheese on the trap. You're just taking the bait without freaking bait.
No cheese on the trap. That's crazy.
No cheese on the trap, and they're still reaching for it. Like, they don't even got to try with they just fall into the little trap of being worked. Oh, they booked themselves to do that. Like, if Sting didn't have any say on his final match in frickin' wrestling. And so that would really, like, I think, cement themselves as, like, yeah, like, these are the biggest, I can't say the word because I'm not swearing, but these dudes suck. And not suck as, like, oh, they are bad, but they suck as in, I cannot stand these guys, you know, like,
assholes.
Exactly. I think that will definitely do it for them. That'll seal the deal. And I think that might happen the same way they freaking had Baron Corbin retire Kurt Angle. But at least in this case, it makes a little more sense.
Listen, we ain't gotta talk about that. That shit still pisses me off to this day.
I thought it was a joke. And no, dude, actually. But anyways, I think the Bucks are going to win. Who should win? Maybe I know I'm biased if I say the Bucks should, but I think either way they'll find something to make it work. But again, I really think if they want to cement this heel character, like, you know, self-centered, power-hungry EVPs, that's going to do it. And I feel like if that happens at Revolution, that's just going to be like almost like the very, like, you know, reaching the top of, like, almost like the team authority of AEW. Like, that's level of, yeah, you think, like, this is just the beginning? Now that we're champions and we're EVPs, like, everybody's getting screwed. The fines are the least of their worries. People are probably going to get fired. People are probably going to get suspended. People are probably going to get thrown into matches they don't want to get thrown in. They're going to get, like, the good guys are going to be thrown into handicap matches. And again, I think it's probably going to be almost like a team authority storyline thing where you're going to have one top babyface. Don't know who that top babyface will be, but you're going to have, maybe it will be Kenny. Who knows? Because, you know, Kenny, unfortunately, he's out right now. Dude needs to take his time, by the way. There's no rush, Kenneth. So please take your time. But I will say Kenny was on a live stream and he looked great. It's so good to see him, like, doing good. But anyways, some top babyface is going to finally try and stand up for them and show, kind of like put something big, whether it's their career or something on the line. And that's how they'll take down, like, the evil empire of the Young Bucks.
The fucking Death Star of AEW.
Exactly. They are going to be the Death Star.
They're going to destroy
the Empire, yeah. They're
I couldn't remember Empire for some reason. It was pissing me off.
They are the Empire, bro. And we're just waiting for our Luke Skywalker to emerge.
All Empire Wrestling.
Ooh, I know, right? That's what the E is. Not Elite. It's all Empire Wrestling. And
fuck.
I'm waiting. And we're waiting for our Luke Skywalker. Right now he's on Tatooine with his aunt and uncle.
He's just hanging out drinking some blue milk. His time will come.
Yeah, on his moisture farm, yeah.
Which, by the way, for those who are Star Wars fans, on TNT, they're showing all 9 movies this weekend.
I'm busy this weekend, but I can watch some of them on Disney Plus.
They're all on Disney Plus.
Well, yeah, but watch the ones I want to, like Empire Strikes Back, Return of the Jedi, Revenge of the Sith, best movie.
Listen, you guys want to hear us talk Star Wars? There's a few podcasts on that. Check out the Havoc Hour on YouTube.
Yeah, you should.
You're welcome, Rick.
Yeah, but yeah. So there you go.
This match is the main reason why I'm actually like gonna buy Revolution is because it is Sting's last match, and Sting is my mom's favorite wrestler. She's not here. Like,
Oh,
they're in Florida. But
no,
like,
no, no, but still, like the connection.
yeah. So like when I told her, like, I was like, Mom, Sting's in AEW. She's like, oh damn, okay. So like it is like kind of bittersweet because like Sting has been around for so long, and a lot of people like our parents or uncles and whoever.
I've never seen Sting wrestle because I haven't been.
I have once.
I saw him because when I went to WrestleMania, he was inducted to the Hall of Fame, so I saw him live technically. And then at All Out 2022, he was there with Darby. So I haven't seen him wrestle, but I've seen him live. Actually, when I was at Fan Fest, he was there, and my dad was all like, my dad was kind of like marking out, which I don't blame him.
Mm-hmm.
Like they were talking about like the next figures coming out for the Unrivaled and the Unmatched. And so Sting just came out and we're like, this is awesome. It's it. We were Tony Schiavoning it. It's Sting. Tony Schiavone, like I love you, Justin Roberts, but Tony Schiavone needs to announce Sting's last entrance. All right, like please, Tony, let him do it.
Yeah, but like that's what I mean. Like the generation above us. Because we're kind of in the same generation. We got some years between us, but we're on the same kind of plane. The generation above us, like that Sting was like their childhood and shit. So
yeah,
seeing him retire in our adulthood is crazy.
That's insane for sure.
So like that's like the main reason, and I'll probably be a little emotional. That's just the type of person I am. I don't even know if I'll be able to get to watch this one live because, well, depending on how long these fucking pay-per-views go, because we're also doing Getting Off on Sunday. So, like, timing's going to be close. But worst case scenario, I just watch it after the fact since I will own it.
That's insane. I'm going to watch it live. I may actually I don't have freaking Wi-Fi at the freaking Borderplex, but I might, depending on what we do, I might watch it with some of the PWO guys at the building. That's where we watched the Royal Rumble. It was a lot of fun. Okay. And since you'll be purchasing it, obviously I'll be paying my half in the next week or so. But I might offer to like show it because it won't be legally streamed. We streamed the Rumble through not Peacock, if that makes sense. It wasn't me. I just showed up and watched, bro. All right, so because my dad has Peacock.
Yeah, Sven, I couldn't. White guilt. I couldn't be able to do it.
And it's fine. I mean, again, there's a really good reason we've talked about. And can you say the word for me again? We've complained and
bitched. Sorry
about how like Tony Khan, like we're not giving you any more money, but this time I can really like okay for Stinger.
For Sting's last match and Time Storm, I will give you $50.
And
fine.
For me, because Katie loves me and I love the Bucks.
For Savannah.
For me.
Plus, Kingston, All-American Nightmare Jack, and Take Long Time.
I think that we're looking up to a pretty good show. Like the world title match. World title match is going to be a banger.
Evil Moustache Hangman. Come on.
Swerve Strickland. I need to see Swerve wrestle like singles, bro. Because I saw him at All Out, but he was in tag team match. Bro, I need to see.
Yeah.
I need Swerve in a singles match. This is why bro needs to come back to El Paso. Tony Khan, come back to El Paso and I'll book the card for you, please and thank you.
She said, "Give me the pen, bitch. Give me the pen. Not the pencil. Give me the pen."
Yeah, bro. Yeah, actually, give me the tattoo ink gun, and I'll freaking tattoo it on your arm. That's how serious I am.
Speaking of, did you see somebody got fucking Tony Khan's face tattooed on him?
What?
Oh, bitch. Listen.
Look, I would get tattoos dedicated to my favorite wrestlers, but I would not get their face. I think that like faces I think are way too risky. Like I would get like the little oh that's not my Bucks wall. I would get like the little Young Bucks like smiley face, the new smiley face they got. I'd get like an Omega symbol. I'll get Hangman's mustache.
She will get the mustache. Hold on, I'm trying to find. Like I saw so many. Like I saw that tweet and I was like, "That's absolutely disgusting," and I'm like mad about it.
Why, like, or you know, like even like Tony Khan's like freaking reputation aside, unless maybe it's like your family member that you love, I can't imagine why you would tattoo somebody's face. It's just, I feel like that's a lot, you know?
Hold
And
on, I'm
risky.
sending it to you on Instagram.
And it's risky. I've seen Ink Masters. Those portrait days can be like heck for some people. And how do you cover up a portrait? You got to get an even bigger tattoo, depending on how big your portrait is, to cover that up.
Just send it.
Let's see. What is Katie be sending? Oh my God, no. No, 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 no. Dude, that is a big tattoo. Is that his like arm? Like almost?
We can't like no one can figure out where. I also didn't look too deep into it. No one can figure out where they got it tattooed. It looks like it might be like a calf or an arm. Yeah, it's pretty absolutely terrible.
Oh my God, you couldn't. I wouldn't even get Kenny Omega's face tatted on me. Like if
I would never get a face, period.
Yeah, like I'd get something dedicated to Kenny, but not his face, bro.
Yeah,
like, absolutely not. Like that is just wow.
I have no words.
I don't have words either. I'm pretty speechless. Why did we have to end the show like? Oh no, it's not. It's not.
It's not the end.
But wait, there's more.
Let me twirl my evil mustache real quick.
You don't have an evil mustache. Hangman has an evil mustache.
Hangman does have an evil mustache.
And it's glorious.
It is glorious. Surprises that may or may not occur at this card. Do you... I want Ric Flair's old ass to get involved for one reason and one reason only. I want a point in a certain pool that I'm a part of. If you know, you know.
Okay, what has to happen to him for you to get a point? And it has to be. Does it have to be by the Bucks, or could it be like an accidental hit from like Sting or Darby?
Anybody. I don't care.
Okay, but let's be real. Okay, you want it to be by the Bucks. It's you know what? It's going to be by the Bucks because of what happened last night. They're gonna get revenge, bro.
Listen, this old ass man trying to throw fucking punches and chops. I was like, get him out of here.
I will say I will give props to the Bucks for doing full sells of those weak punches. I'm like, what is that? And they're selling it as if like freaking Big Show or Paul White knockout punch them. Like, come on.
Okay. Do you think Flair gets involved? Yes or no?
He does, but the Bucks are gonna take care of him.
Good, hopefully.
The Bucks will give him an EVP trigger. They will super kick him. Something. Maybe they'll put him through a table.
Give him a Tony Khan driver, please.
That's funny.
Do you think? So obviously they're more than likely saving Mercedes for Boston. Big business. Do you think Okada's going to show up? Do you think any other name is going to show up?
I don't know where you could squeeze in Okada, but it would be so cool for him to show up. Like, you know, I love me some Okada. I'm not sure about Okada just because I don't know where they would squeeze him into. Even if it's just like backstage, but I don't know what they would do. You know?
Yeah. I'm just trying to think because this is.
I don't know how long this dude's gonna be out for, but maybe MJF ? I don't know if dude's gonna come back or what's gonna happen. We don't know.
Per slaps.
Maybe
MJF comes back.
Question
Max will take up Friedman.
I would love to see Britt come back. I don't know. Obviously, none of our business. It's none of our business, but she has been gone for a while.
I think she fucked up her back again.
Okay. Britt, as long as you're okay. As long as you're okay, Britt, would be nice to see her come back.
Maybe after Timeless Tony retains, Jamie Hayter comes back.
I was going to say, I'm like, Jamie, I miss Jamie.
JB Hater.
I'm getting tired. Sorry, excuse me.
How dare you? I really don't know. I kind of just like put this on here as like a thing, but I really don't know.
Well, we got a couple names, but I'm trying to think like who else is either injured or just hasn't been around, or
so Miro and Keith. When I was looking for the tattoo, Miro and Keith Lee were supposed to be a part of that Meat Madness match, but are injured and sidelined right now. So those two are off the table.
I don't know how it could be incorporated, but I don't know how it could be incorporated, but I don't know where Pac is. Pac would love to see him back also.
Oh, Tupac. Yeah, where the fuck's he been? The hell?
I don't know, but I would love to see him back.
Me too. Shit.
Just gonna look at the roster.
Are there any free agents anywhere that might pop up?
The big ones are Mercedes, but again, I think that's for Boston. Other free agents.
Well, it wouldn't necessarily be a free agent, but I know a lot of people are having issues with their visas.
I know, I've been seeing that visa issues. I think that's why Pac has been out.
That's issues. Probably why he is. A lot of the CMLL guys that they basically just started like working with aren't going to be able to come to the United States. Like 20 of them.
Yeah, that's insane. Because I don't know why travel issues are such a problem.
I don't know. Kyle Fletcher maybe comes back and reunites with Ospreay?
Either reunites or he betrays Ospreay.
True. He could be like, nah, fuck the United Empire or whatever the fuck we were called. I'm Team Don Callis family feud now.
It would be, United Empire, but we'll see. I will say the Fletcher versus Ospreay would be a banger.
Would be a good match.
It would be interesting if, I don't know why they would, because they're New Japan, but the rest of United Empire would come out. I don't know if they would interfere in Ospreay's match. Well, maybe if like the Don Callis family tries to get involved, maybe.
Perhaps. Yeah, I really can't think of like anything else that like anyone else showing up realistically. Like it's not like whichever pay-per-view it was where Cole debuted and Danielson.
That was All Out 2021.
Yeah, like it's not like that. Like,
but okay, obviously we still have Rampage and Collision. I was blanking on the name. But if more specifically Bullet Club Gold or the Bang Bang Gang, not Scissors Gang. I was gonna say Scissors aside. If they have a match, I don't know if Juice is cleared to go. Rock Hard Juice Robinson.
So. I don't know where the fuck he's been.
He hurt himself. I just don't remember what injury he sustained. So there's that. But oh man, I don't know. Okay, because again, it's hard when you don't get any updates. Which again, it's none of our business. So we don't deserve anything here. Okay, but depending, again, I would really love for him to be fully 100, like 120% freaking healed. But if he's able to, and he's 120 and then some, cleared and good to go, maybe Kenny Omega comes back. But again, there has been no updates on, oh, he's doing better, or oh, he's close. And we've gotten nothing. That would definitely be a surprise. But I don't think it's likely. Like right now, again, I need this dude to just wait it out. All right, Kenny, like please, all my Kennys.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess we're just gonna have to wait and fucking see.
For sure.
But Yowie Wowie, rest in peace.
Yowie Wowie, aw.
That's for you, Bray. Love you, bud. that's been our Revolution predictions show. Boy, oh boy, what a time we had. We had some rants in there. We had some fun. We had some giggles. We had some ha-has.
Yes.
As we normally do on the show. 9 times out of 10, unless something actually happens and I gotta
Unless something sad happens,
mode.
yeah. Or, yeah, something makes us angry.
Something pisses me the fuck off, which it's the IWC. 9 times out of 10 they do.
I was gonna say, I was like... Actually... this is probably something you would have ranted about. Did you see that people were a lot of the wrestlers in WWE were standing up for Maxine Dupree? Because apparently people were like telling her she sucks and stuff. I'm like, you know, like, go F yourself, bro. Like, you couldn't last a minute in the ring with her.
I've seen a lot of debate about that. I will just say my piece on that. Maxine is training on the road, not in the PC where everyone else is training. So maybe take it easy on her. You can boo. Yeah, go ahead and boo. That's fine. But don't tell her she sucks and she can't wrestle. She's learning. She got thrown to the fucking wolves fast.
Yeah.
That's all I'll say on that. But everyone can fuck off. Honestly, y'all are rude. Yeah. Stick it in. But thank you all for joining us, hanging out, all that fun stuff. Savannah, my dear, tell the people where they can find you.
You can find me on Instagram and on Twitter, mostly on Instagram at Y2Garcia_. There's no underscore. It's not me. It's not me. That mistake has been made. Yeah. I'm glad you didn't even ask what I've got working on because it's a big nothing. There's just this. First of all, I have something this weekend, and there's something that I need to do for this weekend. I've been working on that. And there's just this one class in my for this semester that is just kicking my butt, and it's been overwhelming to say the least, but I'm hanging in there, like even if it's just by a thread.
She's hanging in there. That's okay, and that's again why I didn't ask, because I knew a lot was going on.
Katie knows everything about me.
I'm a witch.
Yes,
I'm just saying,
but a good witch.
Are you a good witch or a bad witch? Oh, I love Wizard of Oz. Oh my god. Anyways. Jesus. Of course, you can follow me on Twitter, KatieRaskin13. Link stream about to get all things ShElite Showcase. Boom. Twitch.tv/ShElite Showcase. You can follow, you can subscribe, use that Amazon Prime money, or just monies. Appreciate it. Boom. YouTube.com/ShElite Showcase. Like, comment, subscribe. Mainly subscribe. We'd appreciate it. Both of those places, Thursdays, 6 p.m. Eastern-ish. It's like 6:15, but like, you follow and subscribe and stuff, you'll get notified when we go live. And the Patreon, patreon.com/ShElite Showcase. Exclusive non-wrestling content every single month, except the past like 3. I've been sick. Holidays were a thing. But March, I got you. Don't worry. I got stuff planned. I still just need to figure out one thing, and I might be able to start. And I'm going to do a story time soon. I have it planned.
Ooh.
We're gonna bring the story times back. It's been a while. But thank you all so much for hanging out with us, chilling like villains as we do. Until next time. Bye-bye.